Hi, I want to talk to you a little bit about, this is going to be a quick video because I want to talk to you a little bit about the Leica 50mm 3.5, this classic Elmar lens compared to a Russian, I don't know what this is, looks like an Industar, maybe, I don't know. This is a Russian Leica copy. So from looking at a glance, the build, it's about the same. Um, The Russian ones are slightly longer. Both are 50mm f3.5, so Russian is a little slightly longer. And weight-wise, on the Leica, it's exactly 4 ounces. But on the Russian one is, 3.8. Are you sure? Let's see. Yeah, 3.8 ounces. And this guy is 4 ounces. So Russian one is a slightly lighter, like a 0.2 ounce lighter. One thing you can tell, because sometimes I know like they make some fake Leica lenses with out of a Russian lens. Sometimes you can tell. For me, I feel like overall it's pretty decently made. But oftentimes they don't really use, well, on this one at least, the lubricant's drying up, so you can tell the difference too. And with the Leica, it's very smooth. And in general, the handling, you can feel that it's definitely, the Leica is more finished, more polished, or the Russian one is a little bit rougher. I mean, this is expected, right? Because this lens is way cheaper than that one, right? But both the lenses takes Leica lens caps. It works just fine. This is a newer Leica cap that works just fine on the Russian lens. See? So in terms of the diameter of the front, it's the same. Both features, you have the annoyances of changing aperture from the front. This one too. Yeah, so both will work like a thread mount, M39. Both has the infinity lock. Yeah. So, but you know, if I want to shoot something serious, I'd definitely take the Leica over the Russian for sure. But it's just fun. You know, some people shooting like sometimes sharpness is not everything, right? You know, to make a perfect image perfect is not the only thing. I mean, when I shoot with Russian lens, I just think that, you know, there are people out there shooting pinhole cameras, you know, so this is a way, you know, way sharper than that, right? It's part of it's depending on how, you know, what's the purpose of the shoot and how you use it. So, yeah, but it's cheap enough to keep a copy around for sure, you know, just leave around the house. I really have not a whole lot of plan on using this, other than that, you know, just keep it in my collection. Yeah, so yeah, the Leica lens probably right around will cost you about over. I say this one is about over $200, and the Russian one maybe $100, maybe even less than that. This copy probably way less than that because you know, the lens is kind of scratched up, but you know, it still shoots. Yeah, it's. I probably, you know, after the video, I probably should put some lubricant on it to make it a little bit more smoother. Generally, the lubricant I use is just whatever in my house. For some other vintage lenses, I tend to use the thing called a super lube. It's a silicone-based lubrication you get from the hardware store. So yeah, the brand I think is a Super Lube, or is a brand something else, but it's just called a Super Lube. Works pretty good on these lenses, on the helicoil. I will just put a little bit here and work it. You know, I don't really need to take this lens apart or anything. That's one thing that's good about this lens. So yeah, some people call, you know, imperfection of the image imperfection from older lens, the lens character. I guess this lens might have a little bit more character than the Leica, maybe, but it's just fun, right? Fun to try something different. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.